and looking at the margins ng mga pagkatalo ng kupunan ng San Mig Coffee. Those missed free throws could have spelled a big difference at that. Sapagkat ngayon nga po ay 1-3 ang kartada ng San Mig Coffee. But James Schaaf early on, nagpatunog agad ng 3-point shot. Kasama niya sa starting 5 ng San Mig Coffee, si Barroca, Pingris, Devans, at ang kanilang importer si Marcus Blakely. Samantala sa Global Port, sa guard position, we have Mercado and David. Si Chad Alonso, Washington, and Marquette Cummings naman ang kukumpleto ng kanilang 5.
Magandang panimula yun para dito kay James Yap. Yung sinabi ni Coach Ronnie kanina, yung numero nandun, pero yung shooting percentage is not there yet. In that last ball game, 4 out of 6 siya from the 3-point area, pero 1 out of 9 from the 2-point area. So that means si James has been knocking it down from the outside, pero yung mga saksak niya, yung mga drive niya, hindi niya nagagawa. Testament to that, he did not go to the free throw line in that last game.
Well, alam mo, babalikan natin yung huling laro nila laban sa Petron Blaze Boosters. Yung pagkatalo na yun, may kagandahan actually yung nilalaro na. That's a very close game. At ito yung pinapag-usapan natin, yung free throw shooting ni Marcus Blakely kanina. And hopefully, through the help of Richard Del Rosario ba ang tutulong niya?
Kung kanino man sana humihingi ng tulong, ngayon palitan niya na. But 13 missed free throws in that loss against Rain or Shine. 17 missed free throws against that loss against Air 21. And then, itong last loss nila, 9 missed free throws against Petron. Could have been, kung napasok, syempre hindi mo naman masasabi na kung napasok na kalahati. Yes, it is a statistic that's there, but ang nagiging problema, ang pakiramdam ko dito kay Blakely, mentally, tuwing pupunta siya ngayon sa free throw line, nag-iisip na siya na magbimitis yung tiro niya.
Pero liwanagin ko lang, Richard, si Dominic yung nagsabi, napalitan na raw.
Kung siya yung tumutulong, baka kailangan ng ibang magturo.
Tama. Ito po, pupuntahan ng San Mig Coffee. Ito si Marcus Blakely. Ito na si Joe Divan sa loob, but opting to pass back. 3-point shot. Uy, tagilid yun sa may kanang bahagi. Although nakakalamang pa rin naman po ang San Mig Coffee. Habang mula pang score ng Global Sport, kasi David sasagasa agad. Pero nahataw daw siya. Ito niya si Mark Barroca, who will be called for his first personal foul.
San Mig Coffee Mixers, easily 3-1 din, because of those free throws. And yung health level, alam natin, itong si Mark Pingris, nagkasakit yan. Itong si James Yap, nagkasakit din yan. Though it's not an excuse, mahirap din yung hindi ka nakukompleto sa ensayo, hindi mo man nabibigyan ng minuto. Yung dalawang manlalaro, inaasahan mo mabibigat yung mga minutong nilalaro every game.
Tandaan naman po natin, ako muna ng Global Port na matapos mainit na nagsimula with 2 wins, dalawang nakakuha as James Yap. Alam mo, patungod dito sa ating kinapopwestohan na ito, nakausap mo si James, sabi ko, okay na ba yung likod mo? Okay na rin. At ako ay pinapakita nga niya, yung aggressiveness niya, not only dun sa kanyang outside shooting, which is very consistent naman, but yung aggressiveness niya, pagpasok sa loob, first quarter pa lang, pinapakita niya na kagad.
Well, yun nga, nung last game, hindi siya napunta ng free throw line. So, in today's ball game, maybe a mental approach or really a note for him na pumunta siya, drive siya para ma-foul siya to get his points from the free throw line.
Well, kahit po 1-3 ang kumpana ng San Mig Coffee, if they win this afternoon, they will tie Global Port. At ika nga, sa magiging 2-3 sila sa kanilang team standing. Samantala, Sol Mercado, the Soul Train, nag-deliver doon sa kanyang unang sagasa for the first 2 points of his team.
Ito namang laro ng Global Port, you have guys like Chad Alonso now starting. He's been getting a lot of minutes because he's been playing good defense against the imports of the opposing team.
Well, sa kumpana ng Global Port, sinasabi nga nilang kompleto. Pero mukhang panitro ang kanilang pinoproblema dito. Especially, that their import na si Marquette Cummings is not playing the 5 position.
Well, Marquette Cummings, ang kagandahan sa kanya, especially that last game, pag kinakailangan nila ng puntos, nakaka-deliver siya. He's able to give that strong presence inside na kinakailangan ng Global Port. Somebody that they can look up to, somebody na pagka, kuya, nagkakaproblema tayo, ikaw na magdala sa amin. He seemingly is able to fill that role. But they're still waiting for guys like Jay Washington. Itong si Jay Wash naman, nung huling laro, maganda na rin ang pinakita niya, but they're really trying to cultivate, like they mentioned, cultivate that surrounding of positivity para kay Jay Wash, para bumalik yung laro ni Jay Wash at ni Gary David.
So there's an early bad news para po sa kupunan ng Global Port after Marquette Cummings committed his second personal foul. At dito, maaga din ang trap nitong San Miguel Coffee. Joe Devans will be called for his first personal foul. 8-2 ang ating tala dito po sa pagsisimula ng laban ng San Miguel Coffee at Global Fort Battlefield. Cummings will use the Washington pick. Ang kanyang pull-up, gamit din sa nag-rebound. Makukuha naman ni James Yap. Joe Devans able to control that pass. So turnover na naman po yan. Yung init ng pagsisimula, ito ang nakakaputol dyan, partner.
Well, turnovers like that, nakakasira po minsan ng momentum yan. But, you want them to be aggressive because San Mig Coffee, usually known as a team that will slow it down. When you have the opportunity to get that fast break, you want to be able to maximize it.
Cummings against Ping. Jay Wash from the outside because si James Yap, nakakadami na ang kanyang mga rebounds early on.
Kung mapapansin mo, yung katawan ni James Yap, this conference looks like he really worked on his physique in the off-season.
Good advance naman ngayon. 9 seconds in the shot clock. Pasa ni Ping, nakakuha ni Cummings. Balik kay Sol Mercado. El Granada. Sol Mercado from outside. Kita-kita natin, tagilid yun. And once again, James Yap with the rebound.
And getting those rebounds, third rebound na yan ni James Yap.
8-2 pa rin at napako na ang dalawang kupunan dito sa tala na ito. Pull up, Mark Baroka. Namin test, but Mark Pingles. Kanyang turnaround, matik na yan pag nandun na sa pwesto na yan.
Doing what he does best, cleaning up the boards, getting the 2 points, making you pay kung hindi mo siya i-box out.
Junel Bahuli, tumawag naman timeout para sa Global Port Batampier. Full timeout po ito. Babalik po kami kagad.
Ang Global Port kontra dito sa San Mig Coffee Mixer sa standings at isa pa lang ang pinapanalo ng San Mig Coffee. Sabi ng mga manlalaro ng Global Port, they are playing San Mig Coffee as if they're an undefeated team, the champion team that they are. Sabi nila medyo hindi daw napaganda sa schedule na ngayon nila nakatapat itong San Mig Coffee dahil they know that San Mig Coffee badly needs this win at inaasahan nila ang best performance so far of the conference ng San Mig Coffee at yan ang pinaghandaan ng Batang Pierre. Rado?
Well, maraming salamat, Nico, at tama yun. Sa puntong ito, mas gutom sa panalo ang kupunan ng San Mig Coffee.
Ayaw mo na nga makatapat ang San Mig Coffee to begin with, tapos natapat pa na ganito. Yun ang sinasabi ni Nico Ramos at naiintindihan ng Global Port yun. But that's a good test of character for Global Port. Yung kanilang aggressiveness, pinakita yung kanilang team owner na si Mikey Romero, who's a very aggressive individual when it comes to sports and in business.
Well, you talk about aggressiveness. Yung dunk na yun, itong si Marquise Cummings ay nagpapakita ng kanyang unang 2 puntos and could be an omen na ito, tutuloy na kanilang paghabol dito. But James Yap really having an active first quarter.
Ito ang vintage James Yap, shooting from the 3 points, going inside, getting fouled, and then also making those one-handers, just skying high over his defender, making the 2 points.
Also the vintage Sol playing as we saw that drive by Sol Mercado. Chop the lead down of San Mig Coffee to 6, 12-6. Blakely ang kanyang ikot. Dalawa yung napasabit niya, but yung first line ang matatawagan, I think it would be on Chad Alonso. Pangalawa yun, para kay Alonso.
It's gonna be a tough job para kay Chad Alonso to keep in step with Blakely. Guy with a lot of moves.
Hindi pa natin nakakita yung paglipad nitong si Marcus Blakely sapagkat nung huling laban nila sa Petron, yung mga lipad nito, harapan nilang sinasapal yung kanyang mga dinidepensa. Of course, we expect the same intensity on the defensive end para dito kay Marcus Blakely. Sa sulok, nakita naman kung si Joe Devans almost travel there. Yung kanyang running jump. Good break para kay JDB.
Well, what I like about San Mig Coffee in the first quarter, they're not settling for the outside shot. They're trying to bring it in. They are shooting now 4 out of 6 from the field.
Samantala ito, naghahanap pa ng Global Port. Hindi pa nila nakikita itong si El Granada, Gary David. Instead they go to J.W. Tapos niya, walang import. Pabalik naman kay Sol Mercado. Has been very much free. Yung kanyang drop pass. Nako, nagagalit pa doon si Sol Mercado. Hindi daw nakatingin sa kanyang pasa.
Well, inaasahan ni Jay Wash na titira na itong si Sol Mercado. Well, that's one thing na makakasanayan mo na throughout games. Mapapansin mo ano bang mga tendencies ng kakampi mo pagdating sa opensa, pagdating sa depensa.
Amo yan, ano? Mukhang kulang pa sa amo yan. Dahil alam po naman natin, itong si Jay Wash ay kabago-bago lamang dito sa kupunan na ito. Samantala yung cross-court na anticipate ni Sol Mercado. 3-on-2 situation dito. Diretso ni Sol at pumasok naman. Ang layup is now top scoring for Global Port with 6.
The good thing about the lineup of Global Port now, kung hindi pumutok yung Gary David, may Sol Mercado ka. Pag hindi naman pumutok yan, meron ka pa rin titig ng J-Wash. So in terms of the offensive artillery for Global Port, nandyan na eh. Tapos meron ka pang Willie Miller coming off the bench.
So won't it be a problem part ng players like Gary David? Sabi ko nga, madaming maaaring umiscore. But si Gary gusto niya marami ring touches para sa kanya eh.
Okay lang yan. Kung napansin mo nung Gilas Pilipinas, alam na din niya kung paano yung transition from a team like a Powerade na siya yung hinahanap parati 80% of the time. And then mapunta ka sa Gilas na madami kang pwede rin pasahan. That's more of a setup now for Global Port. So, at least meron na siyang natikman na niya for ilang mga buwan kung paano ba laruin na meron kang mga pwedeng pasahan din.
Ito, bola po ng Global Port matapos makanakaw dito sa unsuccessful attempt ng San Mig Coffee. At si Nico may kwento on Sol Mercado.
Rado, kanina kausap ko si Sol Mercado about ball distribution dito sa Global Port team na to. At sabi niya, it's on me and I'm not even looking to score the ball because we have so many scorers on this team. Nung maghihiwalay kami, nilingon niya ako at pinaalala niya, but don't get me wrong, if I want to, I still can. It looks like he's right. Rado?
May bluff na tinatawag eh. May pang-press, may mga pang-press release eh.
Mga pang-report.
Oo, pang-report.
Pero kitang-kita mo naman na kaya-kaya talaga ni Sol Mercado. When he decides to go to that basket, he's very difficult to stop.
Well, he realized na yung matchup niya is Mark Baroka. He knows he's heftier and taller. Maaaring magkasabay lamang sila sa tuling. Pero doon, si Mark Pingrich, sinapal. Ito naman si Chad Alonso at raratat at tatakbo ang kupunan ng San Mig Coffee sa pambawi. Pupuntahan nila si Mark Pingrich at the post against Cummings. But Joe DeVaz may 3-point shot and Chad Alonso in an effort na habulin yung 3-point shot niya, which is really the best of moves, collects his third personal foul.
Mabigat yun dahil tatlong free throw para kay Joe DeVance, tapos third personal foul pa niya.
At may momentum pa sila, biglang naputol mo. Yung habol. Samantala ito, balikan natin itong champion sample na ito ni Mark Pingrich on Chad Alonso. Atid po sa inyo yan ng Preston, break fluid for superior breaking action and safety. Siguradong nasa mabuti kang kamay.
San Mig Coffee mixing it up now. May mga tira sa labas, may mga tira sa loob. Total field goal percentage ng San Mig Coffee in the first 8 minutes so far of action, 71%.
Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin about Gary David. Hindi niya makakuha yung mga early touches. Wala na sa rhythm. That's why nakita natin ito. Pumasok na itong si Willie Miller. Kasama si Marky para sa Global Port. At ni J-Wash, a good call. Ang ganda rin ng Miller.
We're talking about the touches of Gary David. He only had one attempt in the quarter. Pero kagandaan dito kay Gary, hindi naman siya ganun katagal para uminit eh. He can just go into a scoring binge in any quarter.
Ang problema nga, hindi niya nahawakan. Isang beses lang nahawakan ni Gary. Samantala, si Cummings nakita ni Sol Mercado. He'll go 1-on-1 against Mark Pingrich. Pero sumabi daw, sabi ng ating mga referees, and that would be a foul on Sakuragi. Ang ating mga referees ngayong hapon na ito, Tangkyon, Ruta, and Dakanay. Si Marquis Blakely pala, trying to help double team itong si Marquis Cummings. Si Marquis Cummings.
Isang kick, isang kiss.
Oo, yung isang Marquis. Natwig ko nga kanina yan. Sabi ko, sa galing nitong si Marquis Cummings, ang itatawag ko na sa kanya, Super Marquis.
May mga nag-react?
Wala naman. Sabi na, hindi na raw dahil may mga Super Mario na eh.
Oo, so, may Super Minion pa ngayon.
Oo, iisip na tayo ng bago para kay Marquis Cummings. Buti nga, hindi wali ang first name nitong si Cummings eh. Samantala, 18-12 ang ating tala. It's a 6-point lead para sa kumara ng San Mig Coffee. Mark Pingrich, po-posing naman. Against Cummings, ang ganda nung wala na yun. Si Mark Pingrich for his 4th point of the game. Marquis Cummings, drop pass kay Marquis, lalabas. Yung dalaw talaga ni Mark, ang pagkaan muna. At pag naramdaman niya na kung nasaan yung bantay, Ang galing niyang kumula doon sa low post.
Meron siya kasi ng drop step that extra step to be able to extricate himself from the defense.
AJ Mandani, bagong pasok, 2 puntos kagad ang kanyang naitala dito para sa global board.
AJ Mandani played a number of good games in the previous conferences, pero nung simula ng konferensyang ito, hindi siya naka-line up. Only activated in that previous game.
Samantala, James Yap. James Yap talaga ating nakikita dito sa first quarter.
Vintage James Yap, and that's something na kung ikaw si Coach Tim Cone and all the Yapsters in the house or watching from the TV, gusto mo yan because nakikita mo yung galaw niya, yung komportable siya.
11 points para kay James Yap. First quarter pa lamang po yan. At may agaw pa, nakasundot si Ping. Marquis Blakely, wrap around, pero pasa yun. At ito naman si Alay na paliksi for his first 2.
Willie Miller was actually trying to foul Blakely pero hindi natawagan yun. Napasa, naging 2 points pa because Willie Miller was saying na let him earn it from the line.
At mahirap yun.
Oo, diba?
From the line. Pag kay Blakely mo ibibigay yan. Samantala, Terang jumper. Intense para dito kay Willie Miller. Kalkulado na naman ni Ping. Yung kombinasyon ni Ping at saka ni James Yap na talaga namang mga pillars itong na San Miguel Coffee maaga nagpapakita para sa kanila here in the first quarter. Ping once again ang kanyang shake and bake. Vintage, pero nandun pa rin si Ping. Ang putback na. Yun. At nasigurado for the 6th point of the game. At 12 na ang kalambangan dito ng San Miguel Coffee.
Rado, kinakausap nga kanina si Ping eh. Sabi ko, pagkatapos ba ng Gilas, nakapahinga ka pa? Sabi niya, nakapahinga ako, pero nagkasakit naman ako noong susunod na araw. So yun na yung pinakapahinga niya. But just a guy that loves to play, loves to compete. That's why he's such a great asset dito sa San Miguel Coffee.
Ito, nakasapal na naman that time. Ito sa Alain Maliksi na siya na rin nakukumpleto ng recovery. Siya na rin tatapos ang pass break. 2 fakes, pero mintis yung na kanyang tapos yan. Though Marquis Blakely was there. Balik kay Maliksi. Ang short jumper niya, lumampas. AJ Mandani. Pero nakita niya, walang kakampi. So, hihintayin niya itong mga Batang Pierre with only 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. An action-packed first quarter. Ang ating pong napapanood dito galing sa Cuneta Asudom. As Willie Miller starting it out against Mark Baroka. Pero nasunod na naman. Marquis Blakely wisely. Naipasa yung bola pero diving for the ball. Ito naman si AJ Mandani.
What a great effort by both teams. Just showing everybody how important this basketball game is.
26-14, tatawag ng C39. Magkakaharap po si Mark Nugent-Striegel. Kalaban naman si The Beast, Jang Yong Kim para sa featherweight title. Sa September 14 po yan, 8 p.m. sa Inara Sports Arena sa Pasig. Buy your tickets now, pero mapapanood din po sa Action TV the following day, September 15 at 9 p.m. 28.9 seconds ang natitira po dito sa ating first quarter, pero yung bakbakan, hindi tayo nagkukulang dito.
Pinakita natin after that timeout, James Yap, 1 out of 1, 100% from the 3-point area, 2 out of 2 from the 2-point area, 4 out of 4 from the free throw area.
Perfect game so far para kay James Yap.
No room for error.
No room for error talaga. Tapit niya si James. Samantala, Mark Baroka. Ay na-turn around bitis. Pero siya rin nakukuha ng long rebound. Patay na po ang ating orasan. 25 seconds in the first quarter. Ang siya galing. Marquis Blakely. Ang hirap naman.
Ibang klase naman yung tirang yun.
Double pump doing the reverse.
Umiwas sa foul.
Umiwas sa foul. Ayaw na mag-free throw. Ayaw ko na ng bonus. Sabi niya, but that is enough to give his team a 14-point lead to end the first quarter. Habang nakikita natin ang mga kainitang ipinakita nitong si James Yap, a 3-pointer to start the ball game. Ang kanyang mga one-handed runners sa loob. Siyempre, ang kanyang mga pull-up. James Yap leading the pack. Of course, ang tulong ni Mark